Now, based on a report we just received from the Digital Automaker Index, companies like NIO, they are the leading when it comes to this growing automaker industry. I mean, NIO, you will notice as seen on screen that this year they've grown in terms of this index by 1.5%, and Tesla has dropped by 3.2%, which shows you that though Tesla is number one, NIO number two, NIO continues to gain, of course, some good percentages or some good points onto this index, which shows you that NIO is a company that is doing well, which is why we are seeing them being one of the leaders when you look into the technology in the car industry. So I am happy about this, and when I saw this, I just thought I'd give this information to you. I mean, there are so many places where we are seeing NIO doing very well. I mean, this week we're talking about the Euro NCAP ratings, where the NIO EL6, when it comes to the front impact, it got 93%, which is the highest score that they have recorded, which shows you the kind of quality that NIO is putting on their cars, the kind of technology that NIO is putting on their cars. This week we also spoke about a new technology feature that NIO is going to add onto their cars, or it's adding rather onto their cars, on their chassis, where if you are to hit a bump or if you are to encounter something on the road, NIO is able to record, or NIO car is able to record that and upload that, of course, bump onto NIO's iCloud. Then if multiple NIO users experience the same thing, then that will be sent out to other NIO cars, and therefore every time each and every NIO car comes to that place, it adjusts the chassis for comfortability, which is something that is pretty exciting, something that is amazing. And this, it is with no doubt that we find NIO at the top spot, or at the second spot on this index that measures technology onto the car industry. So this is massive, this is bullish. I know that there are some retail investors that are, because NIO is not yet profitable, they don't want to listen onto these things, so they don't want to hear about anything. All they are waiting for is just to see NIO getting to profitability. But you must know that for NIO to get to profitability, it requires them to sell more cars, and for NIO to sell more cars, there should be beautiful, presentable, safe, and with good technology. And this index shows us that part of the reason why NIO will be the last man standing, or will be the leader in this fast-growing EV space, is because of the technology they are deploying onto their cars. I mean, another thing we read this week was coming from the NIO president, who said that in the previous NIO versions, they were using or utilizing 3,200 chips, but on these latest vehicles, and that was a year ago, and on these latest vehicles, they are using 4,200 chips, which shows you the number of chips that NIO is introducing onto their car, which makes sense why NIO is producing some of their chips in-house. I mean, there is a huge competition in the fast-growing EV industry, and if you don't innovate, put technology onto those cars, you are going to definitely lose the market share. That's a showcase, or your company is going to go into bankruptcy because the people won't sell, because the experience cannot be comparable to some of the premium EV cars like NIO. So I know we want profitability, but you must know that with profitability comes with selling more cars, and selling more cars comes with the kind of cars you are selling, technology, safety, and the beauty, of course, of the car. And so this, to NIO, it's something that they are doing. They are trying their best to make sure that their cars has got some top-notch technology, which is why I believe that in the future NIO will still be there, which is why I'm long and strong onto the NIO stock, because I know that blue sky is coming. So tell me what you think about this. I know to the short sellers, like I said, this might not be as important, but to us who are investing into this company for the long term, I think this is important to see NIO being at one of the top leaders or car, which they are big in terms of technology in their cars. It is something that is pretty interesting, so amazing. I mean, NIO, it is a company that with no doubt it continues doing so well, and the chances are very high that it will continue to also do so well in the future, which is massive, which is bullish, and this just makes me to want to load the boat onto NIO, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. So yeah, man, do your own DD onto NIO stock. remember to always go and read this kind of news by yourself. Read some of the new news by yourself, so that at least you can gain the confidence when investing onto this stock. Whilst other retail investors might be panic selling, you know that is when you are accumulating, and you get that confidence by also doing your own due diligence. Yes, I give you updates, which while talk about update, I'll appreciate if you can just hit that likes button, comment, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. This channel, it's all about NEO. Any kind of news that has to do with NEO or that will have some impact onto NEO, I give those news to you, so that we can be on the same boat, or so that you can be in the same boat as the big guns, big financial institutions. So yeah, man, this is what we read, and I'm happy about the milestones, some of the milestones that NEO has achieved. I mean, autonomous driving chip. You will know that yesterday we saw even the president of China, Mr. Xi Jinping, going to view some of this latest technology, and the technology on this technology that NEO was displaying, it was the autonomous chip that NEO developed themselves in-house, which this is massive. This is incredible, and it shows you the kind of company NEO is getting. In fact, I think on this index, NEO should be the first one, or the company number one, because the kind of technology that NEO has been launching, I must say, not many companies can come close to where NEO is in terms of technology, in terms of the kind of cars they are making, which therefore they deserve even a better, or a way better score that they received, or the score they got from this index. So yeah, man, I remain bullish, I remain strong. Just thought I'd give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think. Blue sky is coming. Do your own due diligence, and God bless you all.